right, God is good, everybody. You're with the risen Lord. This is going to be a little how-to video. We have some families here going to help us see what it's like coming into the pews. For right now, I'll show you a couple things within the sanctuary, just so you kind of know. We see that we have a chair on this side, which will be for the deacon. Chair on this side for the priest. The server will be over in the blue chair, okay? We have the sanctuary. You'll notice that the priest will say his prayers from the altar. They do not want the server standing in front of the priest for the prayer, so the opening and closing prayers will be done from here. I also want you to notice as we come forward, you're going to see that on the pews, we have marked off, and the pews will be sitting on the back of them, these little white tapes, they indicate 2 feet. The reason we put tape at every 2 feet is so that if families come in, an individual comes in and they're like, okay, well, how far away do I have to get from the person to be 6 feet away? So one person sitting here, then you would count off. You would go 1, that's 2 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet, so the person could sit right there. That gives a 6 feet distance. You'll also notice we put some ropes up. I have just a few up here trying to get the rest up. This is to block off those rows, so every other row is where people will be seated. For the distribution of communion, this side, we call it the Holy Family side, will come from the first row out and will receive up front. The choir side will be receiving from the back, so that we have like the little egg beater effect. So the Holy Family statue side will start from the front and receive in the front. The choir side will start in the back and receive at the back. Now we're going to come forward. We have some of our guests here, okay? We have a couple guest ushers who will be helping people come in. So the first group that comes in.
Okay, somebody come on in.
Canavans, come on in, just like we did. So we do not want people going down the side aisles into the pews, so the usher's going to help people initially come down, everything down through the center aisle. So as they come in, they're going down. So we get there. So the next one comes in. So we have a couple that comes in now. So notice we keep the social distance. The next usher is helping them, okay? Now when we get down here, and as the canavans go into the pews, what we're asking is that they go all the way to the end, okay? So Annie's the first one in. Look at that. Hoorah for Annie. We go all the way down to squeeze in tight, okay? By going all the way across allows us to control where we're coming in. So next we have a couple coming in, okay? So we have them coming. They got their row. They're going to come in, okay? And they sit down right there. Good, okay? So beautiful. All right. Now notice what the way Dennis and Kathy came in is that would allow for, they basically pick up that 2 foot space there. So then you count, the next person will go 2, 4, 6, so someone can come in right there. Or maybe something else. Now, notice with the canavans, they're a much larger family, okay? So they're 2 foot, so they would already pick up the full 6, so no one else could kind of sit in that row with them, right? But that's okay because it's a family. They're in there tight because we still put mom and everything there. Here comes another large family who's probably going to take up most of the pews. Now they have the option of saying, okay, but some of my little ones could sit in my lap, whatever. So we go all the way in. So that would be an option as well. So the idea is we want to maximize the space for people to get into. So get in there as tight as you can as they come in. Okay? Now what happens, notice now we have that they've gone all the way over. So we could squeeze another person in here. Now we have this, we have a single coming down. We're going to show you what happens here now. So we want them to come in. So he wants to sit in here. Now we don't want him crawling across Dennis and Kathy. So Dennis and Kathy have 1 of 2 options. Hold. They could either themselves slide down, or because if for whatever reason they could get out, come out of the pew, so that Curtis could go in first. So we're going to try both options. So they're going to slide down. We want to make Dennis work really hard today because his back's bothering him. So they get in there. Curtis comes in and sits down. And we still have the 2, 4, 6. So Dennis could actually then come back down even a little bit tighter, right? On the white. There you go.